At Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance. We are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Vibra Live. My name is Adam. Hope you all are doing well on this beautiful Saturday night. Was just in the spaces for the New York City meetup with Corey, Captain, Black Hexagon. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it to the meetup. We're leaving for vacation the next day, but I know there'll be some awesome people down there holding it down, having a great time. And I can't wait to see some of the pictures and some of the social media, all the parties and stuff. It's going to be an exciting time. It's like, this stuff, it's crazy. It's been 2 years already. Time really does fly. I think in 2 years from now, we'll most likely be heading into another bear market. As crazy as that sounds, like all you could think almost is bear market, bear market, bear market. And there'll be another one here as soon as you know it. The bull markets fly by, when their green candles are everywhere, everyone's making money, everyone's happy. It's exciting times. And we're starting to get signs and glimpses of hope, that we are doing the right thing, that we're not crazy, that all this research, all this time, it's not getting wasted. And this really been validation the last, I would say, probably 4 to 5 months have been really, really good. A lot of the stuff we've been talking about has been coming true, coming to fruition. Some stuff takes longer than others, but for the most part, what we thought would happen is, and legislation's coming, and we're still going to be able to transact freely, do whatever we want in DeFi. It's not going to stop. This was all threats, probably paid for by the banking cartel to shake you out of your bags so they could come and buy them and sell them back to you. That's I think, the plan. It's happening right now. You can go and look at interviews with Fidelity that they've done with some of their brokers, and they're young kids. They're kids. They're 26, 27 years old. So, and they're really transparent about what they're doing. You just have to find that stuff. I didn't realize we were getting shadow banned for putting BlackRock and Fidelity and the banks in our titles. I was listening to a crypto banner stream, and he was like, yeah, I don't care. I'm putting BlackRock on the title and I'll take the shadow ban. And I was like, what? I don't care. I'm not going to not put something BlackRock or talk about something because we get shot. I don't care. It is what it is. Like, people that want to see the stream and want to hear what I have to say, you'll come. And I appreciate all you guys that do stop here. What up, Camo Joe? How you doing, my man? Hope all is well. Nice lid. Yeah, you like that, huh? Shout out to Jared and Brian Magruder. These hats are awesome. These Stake Hex hats, Pulse X. Yeah, I love it. And then Don Montoya hooked us up with the hoodies in Albany. What a community. Love to hear your opinion on eHEX and HEX on Pulsechain. The day of the movie out and 1 week after. Parity 10x. I would say my gut tells me that we're going to get a pump. Let's see where we at prices. My gut tells me eHEX is going to pump because we haven't seen it. PHEX has been pumping and kind of leaving it behind. But honestly, I don't know. If anything, I think a sell the news event for the most part. Typically, all these things. I kind of was hearing rumblings before the previews and stuff came out July 11th. So I was telling our guys behind the scene, maybe buy HEX, could be a sell the news event. And it was, but nothing crazy. But stuff like this, I don't know if it's going to necessarily make the price go crazy. I think Richard streaming, Richard tweeting, Richard doing something will cause more, I don't want to say call it green candles, but cause more of a frenzy. So, I mean, I see the beef all over social media with what HEX is better and what should you have done. And if you had split it up, you got wrecked. And, I don't really pay attention to that. I mean, everyone's in a different position. I have my HEX staked. I'm 99% staked on Pulsechain and Ethereum. So nothing's really changing for me. But with new money coming in, 50-50. I've been buying both HEXs, and I would just look out for a sell the news event. And a week after, it honestly all depends on Richard, in my opinion. Is he going to come out? Is he streaming? Is he still silent? Like, until he breaks that silence, I don't think we get anything crazy unless there's another catalyst in the market or something. But I don't see anything but fear right now because of the Mt. Gox sales and the government selling Bitcoin. And I think they have until mid-September to dump that. So I wouldn't be surprised if the narrative is kind of bearish moving forward a little bit until that's sold. But at the same time, if they're selling, I feel like they want the price to be as high as possible. So maybe we do get a little run in Bitcoin in August and then early September, and then they're dumping on us the whole time. And then mid-September, I mean, it's nobody really knows. You just have to look weekly at what's going on. You can like follow Paul Barron. I like keeping track with his sentiment and amplitude. He's got market trackers and stuff, which are pretty good. And the TA guys, Axis is amazing. And then there's some Elliott Wave theory guys, like DIY investing over there for Elliott Wave. So, a lot of people have their different opinions. So I like to just see, get all the different points of view and kind of, I guess, see which one makes the most sense. But again, no one really knows. So that's why just having a plan. And if you have a plan every Friday I'm buying $50 worth, every Friday I'm buying $100, whatever it is, just stick to it and don't change, until we're at past the halving. And from April next year to April 2025, that's going to be like the main focus zone. So I would say, this is all just little noise for the next 3 to 4 months, probably maybe even till the year's end. But I want to be bearish to the conservative side, where I want to be wrong and Bitcoin be at 45K and I'm thinking it's going to be at 33. I don't want to be the moon boy, and then exactly what happened with PulseX when everyone was, oh, it's 10,000x in, it's doing this, it's doing that, and it launches, we do a 4 or 5x and then drop down 70%, and people are sitting here saying, what the hell, I thought we were going to do 100x. It's like anyone telling you that was delusional, and it was bad. And wow, guys, this is crazy. This is the lowest volume I've seen on PulseX. This is wild. Let me check Saucerswap, because DeFi on Hedera right now is pumping. I'm gonna do a stream on Hedera. I'm not signed in, but hold on a second. Because guys, these coins are going nuts. Karate is up 20-something%. Galaxy is an awesome project. I love it. It's for creators. It's pumping like crazy. I love Dovu. Jam pumped up the other day, 20%. Like, I don't have much in these. Like, I have $90 in Jam. It was like $100. Dovu is up to 200. It doubled up since I bought it. And then Energy Trade, I get the airdrop of 6 coins now. They cut that down by 95%. Used to get 66 coins every other day, and now it's 6. So HBAR Suite, I really like that. and then Galaxy. This is the one right here. I really like that. Galaxy and Karate and Jam. Those are my 3 sleepers on HBAR. I think they're going to crush it. They have really, really good communities, and they have phenomenal use cases that YouTube has monopolies. TikTok has these monopolies that aren't paying people properly. They're not paying you to view my stream right now, which you should be getting viewed or getting paid to be watching my stream right now. And that's what's going to happen in the future. This stuff is coming. So I'm going to do a whole stream on Hedera, a whole stream on XLM and the altcoins in there, and maybe another one on like gaming. Because there's so much opportunity out here. And especially when Pulsechain is where it's at right now. We're down in the dumps. Nothing's happening. People are fighting. Like this is the time to go out and look at other projects and just see what's going on around the ecosystem. I mean, yeah, the volume is down to 227K. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, in May, we were over 1 million at 1.5 million. I mean, doing over 1 million consistently. And we're down, 70% from there. So that doesn't make me panic at all in the Richard Hart ecosystem. This to me is opportunity. When I see these things, we're thriving. Some of these projects are up in the last year, even throughout all the chaos. So that means we've flipped into a bull market. And these are where the opportunities are in these altcoins. For me, I don't think the layer ones, the blue chips, except for a few, unless you hit out of the top 100, you can pick the 4 to 5 best performing ones, whether it's Matic, Solana, Hedera. No one knows. So I don't really want to play with the top 100 coins. I don't think anything with over $500 million market cap. What's the upside? And then when you're looking at coins like these, I mean, they're tiny, but they're fundamentally awesome projects, and they check every box. We're just down in the dumps right now. And I think it's a phenomenal opportunity. I'll do a stream on it for you guys to be able to just, how cool will it be in another year from now when there's a live karate combat thing and we can all watch it live, all like be in the chat together, all be betting on it. Like that's the future, more engaging metaverse type stuff, and oh wow, Texans pumping. Oh no. So I just switched to my phone for the camera. It just popped up in StreamYard, and it's so much more clearer than this new camera. I don't know why. I got this Elgato camera right here. Rags recommended it, and it works awesome. And then it looks crystal clear. And then I turn on streaming and I broadcast, and I'm like delayed, and it looks terrible. So I don't know what the deal is. So the iPhone just sitting up there actually looks way better than this new camera. So I might just actually return this thing. I don't know. It's crazy. Really is crazy. You got to spend like $600. That's about $480 on a good camera, on the Sony ZMB7 XT or something like that. But shout out Rags. I'm going to be hitting him up. My little cloud mixer thing is coming tomorrow. I don't even know what it is. I got a boom stand for a mic, so we're going to be stepping up the quality here in the next week or so if I can figure this shit out. I mean, I'm the worst with technology, the worst with this stuff. But yeah. What up, Tin Top? Appreciate you stopping in here, my man. HBAR waking up, pulling up free sauce 3 times a day. Yes, that's what you got to do. That's how you win. You come into Saucerswap here, get your free hashpack wallet, download it, and then go into their Discord and just pair your wallet. And then you can hit the faucet 3 times a day. And you can get free coins. And it's a good way to just get a feel for a new ecosystem, get a feel for another community that's completely decentralized, completely self-governed, and was a fair launch. And I'll support that until there's any signs of none of those above. I'm not going to support that, or I'm not going to stop continuing to support that. So Richard, this is awesome news for us here. Hex.com now has PulseX built into the browser. I love it. Instead of shilling Uniswap, since we created Uniswap, Hex is the reason Uniswap exists. It's the reason DeFi exists. None of that would have happened if it wasn't for Goat Hart. And now we finally got our own decks in here. We got our own playgrounds now with Pulsechain. And I'm loving it. I'm having tons of fun. This XPEL, this thing is going wild. It's just fun to be in coins like this that are this volatile. If you can put in what you can afford to lose, I don't have much into this at all. Let me pull it up real quick and see. I have like 2.7, I don't know, billion or million. It's not much at all. $65 now. It's down like 30%. It was worth over $100 yesterday. And I think I bought like $33 worth just to confirm the Illuminati. And it's fun. This is the point of Pulsechain. When I know for a fact, all right, this is my second cycle full time. Last bull market in 2020, we started our own channel and we were charging $400 for a membership to get in. And you had access to everybody and you had access to the picks I was giving twice a week. So I felt obligated that I better give coins that perform because people's money is on the line and people's like livelihoods were relying on it. And every coin that I put out there, I made sure I did hours worth of research. I made sure I owned it myself and we crushed everything. I mean, yeah, we were in a bull market, but when you can hit on Matic and Hex and Cardano and some of the best performing coins, that's what separates you from the rest. So I really don't see if I was able to smash that last bull market kind of being new. I was still playing a lot of online poker in 2019 when I got back into crypto. So it wasn't really full time. I was still selling cars and I wasn't taking it serious. So when COVID happened and I stopped, our dealership shut down, I was able to just start researching every day. And it's now been 3.5 years, almost 4 years of that. So I really would like to think that this cycle, the coins that I'm buying and I'm investing into are going to perform a hell of a lot better than the ones I bought last bull market with a tenth the amount of experience, knowledge, just fundamentals on how the market works. I was so utility driven. Does not matter. Utility is great. It's a narrative, but you need a loud cult-like community. That's it. That's the number one indicator for me. And last bull market, it was owner, the team, their Twitter account. That stuff is kind of irrelevant right now. It's important, but it's not what you look at. Now you go right to the community. How loud are they? How viral are they? And that's where Richard, our ecosystem separates from all the others. Even in this bear market, when I go into the Sauce Discord, it's so much quieter. When I go into the Sologenic Discord, it's so much quieter. When I go into Corium's Discord, Casino Coins Discord, they're all great communities. They're just not as big, not as loud, not as passionate. I shouldn't say that. They're just not as loud because they're not as many numbers as Hex. We have so many more women, which draw eyes to an industry that's filled with guys. Will be 98% guys in this industry. So it really helps to have some women and smart women too. So I just see that we just have this X factor that nobody else has. But I like to diversify and not imaginary horribles, but what if Richard had a heart attack? What if Richard walks away and never streams? What if Pulsechain fails? What if the OA starts dumping? Just what if these crazy things happen? Do you have a backup plan, or are you all in on one project and one ecosystem? I don't think it's smart to be all into one coin. I think a portfolio for if you're building a house with you want a solid foundation. You don't just want one beam. You want 10 beams of equal size holding it up, or whatever proportion it is to the size of your house. So that's my strategy. And I think if in your portfolio, if you can be in like 75% blue chips and 25% alts, and know when to be buying them, not and holding them, like holding altcoins from the bull market to the bear market, you're going to get destroyed. You better be getting paid like the T-share and earning yield every day. So it makes up for holding. These coins that don't pay you and you hold them and they get slaughtered, you just get annihilated. And that too was a big mistake that I made, is paper gains, not selling, staking for too long. So it's all a learning process, and putting all that together this cycle and really making sure we capitalize on it. Because I don't think there's going to be too many more left. I really don't. I think if this cycle isn't really euphoric, like almost like 2017 and 18, then I think we'll get that blow off top cycle in 2027. And that's going to be disappointing for people. A lot of people are going to get shaken out and won't be there. And it's going to suck for them. But we're going to be here crushing the whole way. And you could just see what's going on around the space. This right here with Hedera, another killer application coming to Hedera. I'm going to talk about this stuff. Like, I don't care if it's not just Richard Hart. Like, this is real world stuff that's going on. The new digital coupon standard will be integrated and accepted by some of the biggest retailers in the world, including Walmart, Amazon, etc. I think the Coupon Bureau just insinuated Amazon and Walmart are building out to accept 8112s right now. Wide grocery acceptance by January. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this means that every time someone redeems a coupon, there'll be 2 to 3 transactions on Hedera. One for creating, one for redeeming, one for settling. And they're already doing millions of transactions a second. They've already crossed, I think, the 12 billion transaction mark, and they can scale up even harder. So Hedera is going to be one of the blockchains that is, I guess, ledgers that is going to be around, I think, for 50 years to come, if not maybe even longer, depending on how they fork and stuff. Twigitals, we talked about this yesterday. NFTs that have value. Twigitals will be used in many industries as digital receipts, value transfer mechanisms on NFT marketplaces, and documenting condition for collectibles and insurance. This is huge. This is going to be a big thing in the future that's going to be able to bring value to so much stuff that's just sitting around your house right now. Any collectibles you have, any paintings you have, any watches, any jewelry, anything of value, you'll be able to tokenize and put up on the blockchain and sell, with the NFT that verifies all of it. So it cuts out fraud. It cuts out the black markets, so many different things. And it just brings value to stuff that's stale. It relieves friction. And I'm just really bullish on this. I see where it's going. And this was the article right here that was unbelievable. Talking about how I talked about yesterday, how Apple is going to blend the AR VR goggles with those NFTs, to where you're going to be able to wear these goggles and literally zoom in like you're standing right next to a car, or you're holding a Rolex and you can inspect it up close. That's what's coming with these goggles. And that's going to change the future. I think that's going to be the catalyst for the next bull run. And it's going to spark AI, metaverse, all these narratives that spin off of it again. I could see it coming right now. They're launching, I think, mid next year, but it's a game changer, guys. So when you can kind of see where it's going and how NFTs are going to be such an integral part of this, I talked even about LCX for such a long time, and how they are releasing their tokenized diamonds. Galileo protocol, they're working with Quant. They have their NFT marketplace for their high-end goods. This is the future, a one-stop shop for everything, where they'll have marketplaces for sports cards, collectibles, where you'll be able to literally put your stuff right up onto these marketplaces instead of having to go to eBay, instead of having to go to Facebook Marketplace. This is the next evolution of it. It'll just make it so much easier to bring value to stuff that's just sitting around you that you would need to spend a lot of time and energy and effort on. And it's going to just create all new kinds of communities. It's going to bring people closer to artists, to entertainers, celebrities. And one thing also that with AI, this was fascinating that I heard the other day, is that with AI, you're no longer going to need Hollywood actors. AI is going to do everything. So they're saying that the smart actors right now are going to start giving people the rights to their digital selves. Because with AI, you could take Tom Cruise and make him any age, from a child all the way up till he's 80 years old. So you could have Tom Cruise at any age playing any role. And they can do that with every single actor. So once humans aren't going to be needed in the near future. And it's good. People with talent are going to be here, but like, it's going to be wild, guys. Like we're not going to be able to distinguish like what's AI, what's real, what's not. Like, it's going to be crazy. I mean, it's going to be exciting, but again, it's like, I don't want to be immersed in this world. I want to make money off of it. Yeah, maybe have fun, but I want to build Hexago. I like being outside in the dirt. I like just like having my own garden. I want animals. I want all that. And crypto is the way of getting it, the fastest way of building, organic gardens, building, infrastructure for people to come and stay, building like a community of like, who knows, 10, 20 families that all are living together. That's the future. And we're going to be building it. And there's going to be like the Babylon AI smart city future, and then the Amish type living, which I'm going to be like full blown Amish, like a hybrid kind of. So that's my goal. So we're seeing it like the politics now on the White House, or on the floor. They're blaming the White House for stalling out stable coins. It's like, really? You think Poopy Pants Biden or any of these people have a clue what stable coins are? They have no idea. They're just reading papers that who the hell knows who's buying those votes. Like, who's getting these people to vote yes for these stable coins? Like, who wants crypto to thrive? Is it the banks? Is it hedge funds? Like, who is it? Somebody's desperate and needs crypto, and they're ready for it to start to thrive. And the writing's on the wall. Like, I think that's why they're just ready to send the markets. This article right here, Grayscale advocates for simultaneous approval of Bitcoin ETF proposals. Why? Why would they not argue, screw you, we were one of the first to put an application in with ARK. Why aren't you approving them in order of who submitted them? That's not fair. You're going to just approve 8 of them at the same time. Invesco, BlackRock, Valkyrie, Van Eyck, Wisdom, Fidelity, and ARK Invest all have been updated to include SSAs with Coinbase. All of them. The purpose of the SSAs was for Coinbase to provide access to its trading books and other data, enabling the SEC to monitor for potential market manipulation or irregular trading activity. Really interesting. Really interesting when you see what's going on here in the back end. The Grayscale Trust has attracted nearly 1 million investors. He noted that converting it to an ETF would return billions in value to investors. Some argued there's simply no reason the SEC should exclude GBTC investors from a spot ETF. Grayscale, in retaliation, filed a lawsuit against the SEC for inconsistent treatment of similar investment vehicles. So are they suing the SEC, saying they've been inconsistent, or do they want them to approve them all and advocate for that? It's like, which one is it? The hypocrisy, the flip-floppery, whatever you want to call it, is a joke. But at the same time, CME Futures at monthly volume highs. That's weird. So they want to keep Bitcoin down so everybody can hop in before they send it. And it's only a matter of time. I really think the last FUD is going to be Mt. Gox and the government selling. And that's going to be the last bit of FUD that I can see coming. Of course, there's going to be narratives, whatever, but volume is spiking. BlackRock is desperate. The mortgage-backed security debacle, the silver problems they potentially have, and all at the same time, DeFi is surging despite possible VC sell pressure. Well, we don't have to worry about that in HEX. In real DeFi, there is no VCs. So that doesn't even come into play for us. As some of the largest DeFi assets rise, crypto funds are taking the opportunity to exit their positions. Why? Why would you be exiting your positions right as CME Bitcoin group or the CME Bitcoin futures are at monthly highs for volume? Why would you be selling? Some of the largest and oldest assets in the DeFi space have experienced significant growth. However, multiple funds appear to be capitalizing on this surge to trim their positions. I wonder what they have. Much of the recent price action is attributable to traders speculating on tokenomic updates with new products from DeFi development teams. DeFi mainstays such as Curve and Aave have both launched stablecoins, while Synthetics has released a host of new products. Chainlink recently unveiled the new cross-chain interoperability protocol, and MakerDAO begun pursuing a major strategy overhaul. So why the hell would you be getting out? It just doesn't make any sense. I think this is all FUD. It's all bullshit, and everybody's loading up. And Bitcoin mining is I think the overall health of the market. All of the crypto market, you can just get a pulse on it by seeing how the mining is doing. And apparently, it's crushing in Russia. It's expanding everywhere, and China is on board too. So it's funny how after they banned it, they're now getting in bed with Russia. So behind the scenes, they banned it for their own country, but they're still profiting and doing it in Russia. It's really funny. These political games as they create their new currency that I believe is going to be backed by gold, the new R5 currency. So I'm really excited though to see what Jack can do with like ordinals, with VMPX, and getting these OG Bitcoiners, these maxis, to finally see that there's value elsewhere. There's value on other chains. I can't wait to see if WBTC, what that goes to. I might buy another one or two at $45. I could see Richard just gloating and saying, haha, look at my wrap Bitcoin at 37,000, more expensive than the real Bitcoin. Just proving to you that market cap does not matter. It does, but it doesn't. It's a fantasy metric to 99% of people. And I just feel like he's going to play some kind of game like that. And I want to be in it. If he pumps some of these random blue chips, or if they just pump on their own, like XPEL, now with PZen and Zen both of them being burnt by multiple projects, those are bullish as hell now. Minting the Zen NFTs. I think it's crazy to not do it. This max one now is 3.8 billion or 3.9 almost. So let's come in and mint another one. Let's see. We got to fill one in for like 350 days. So what's that? 9, 10, 11 months. So we'll do like 7, 18. There we go. Zen NFT. Guys, this is nuts. I keep like watching my friends that are just printing these right now, making 10, 15x every single day. I feel like an idiot not doing this on Ethereum. Oh, Jack's a vampire. I'm a real hexagon, so I'm not going to make money. It's like, what? What are you talking about? So with Zen, now I'm almost convinced the price will not be lower on these when these mints come out next year because of all the burning. XPEL has burnt almost 40 billion and the project is just getting started. You know, thank you, Richard Hart. I'm now bullish on that coin. I didn't realize that it was a tax coin that burned on the buy and sell on both sides. So I'm bullish as hell on thank you, Richard Hart now. I just personally have so many coins. I don't need another coin like that. So, you know, if someone new comes in and they're looking at it, yeah, it might be worth getting. But if I wouldn't get thank you, Richard Hart over Pepe, over either one. I would be minting P Zen, maybe buy a bag of the original Zen just to see, just in case. And then some of the blue chips, you know, Uniswap, Chainlink. Alluvium. I feel like at any point they could just pop off. Like the volume right now is dead. 1.18 million. Like this is the bottom of the barrel right now. Like I'd be shocked if this is the lowest I've seen it. And the movie's coming out in a week. We have a lot of stuff happening. We're getting into August next week. Then September, everyone's back to school. Everyone's back from vacation. And things are going to start picking up again. So I just don't see too many bearish catalysts that can keep this market hyper suppressed. This is opportunity time right now. Opportunity to load your bags. You know, get into the coins that you were hesitant on. I don't know. I was looking at it, but I don't know. I promise if that coin you were looking at, if you don't throw 50 bucks in it, 20 bucks in it, and it does a 50, 100x, you're going to be so mad at yourself. So that's one thing that I would really focus on is packing every bag, because the ones you least expect it. If there's bags out there you don't have right now, it's because you didn't really like that project. You didn't have time to look, whatever the reason is, it wasn't on the top of your list. So when those coins that you were thinking about or you heard about outperform the ones that you're expecting to do the best, that's what puts you on life tilt and starts making you do degen shit to try to catch back up for what you could have had. So that's why I think it's really important to spread out across different chains, different projects, different founders, and just set a plan, whatever it is. That's why I talk about everything. So everybody's different. Everyone likes certain things. So whether it's XLM or XDC or HBAR or Casper or Pulsechain or HEX or Quant, you know, there's so many awesome projects out there, and it's just what fits you best. You know, are you long-term? Are you short-term? Do you like staking? Are you setting and forgetting? There's so many things that come into play. But that's what I do. Put plans together for people. And so far, no one's fired me. So I guess I'm doing my job pretty damn well. So that's all I got for tonight, guys. Enjoy your Saturday night out there. Enjoy the weekend. We got an exciting week next week with the highest of stakes coming out. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to set up the new streaming equipment. I know now if I just used my damn iPhone the whole time, I would have had better visual. But hey, it is what it is. It's a learning process. And once we get the new mic out, it's going to sound nice. So Rags, I'm going to be calling you tomorrow or Monday once the cloud lifter thing gets here. Because I have no clue how the thing's how it works. This is it right here. This thing is heavy as hell. This Shure Shure SM7, SMB7. Thing weighs like 10 pounds. So it's gonna look hilarious. I just don't like this. Like sitting here with the microphone like this. Hello, guys. Welcome back to Vibra Finance. This is aggressively average alpha today. I don't know. We'll have to get used to it. Like, share, subscribe. Let's run this up to 1,000 subscribers. We want to start actually getting out there instead of being shadow banned way in the back. There's too many clowns out there that have no clue what they're talking about. And yeah, that's all I got for tonight. See you guys tomorrow. Camo Joe. Appreciate you stopping in. You know what it is, because it threatens their monopoly of usury. Exactly, bro. I'm like becoming, I'm not even going to say it right now. I'm not going to say it on stream. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Public health crisis, something with Biden, part to cover the banks. Yes. Oh, that's right. That's the one thing I forgot. Good shout out, Piper. I forgot to talk about that. The banks, we got more collapses happen right now. Kansas Heartland Tri-State Bank closed by FDIC. So it's already, the contagion's happening, guys. There's over 700 banks running at an insolvency. I think they were running at a $50 million or a $50 million debt. The 139 million in total assets, 130 in total deposits. The cost to FDIC will be 54 million. So they're getting swallowed up by another bank. It's all part of consolidation. And Maxine Waters, she is just hilarious. Congress must not sit idly by and do nothing. The failures of Silicon Valley Bank make it clear that it is past time for legislation aimed at strengthening the safety and soundness of our banking system. Well, crypto works fine. We've never had a problem with PayPal, Cash App, Stripe. Shit all works fine. So why the hell are there banking problems? It's nuts. We're in 2023. Let's get the shit fixed. It all starts with regulation. All starts there. And it's coming soon. Amid sanctions, Russia's just crushing, partnering with China, stacking gold. And Joe Poopy Pants Biden is now being blamed for stymieing stablecoins. So it's getting political, guys. It's going to be part of the next presidential campaign. And I think Bitcoin at like $100,000 sounds much better to politicians than, at 30K or wherever we are. So like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on Monday next week. See you guys.